In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a countdown clock in Shopify. Unfortunately, since Shopify doesn't support this functionality, what we need to do is use a third-party platform. Don't worry though, it's completely free and also very easy to set up. So the first thing I want you to do is to click the first link in the description of this video, which will take you to the Clasp platform. Once you've clicked on the link, this is the page they're going to see. From here, I want you to click on Start for Free, which will then take you to the sign up page of the Clasp website. Now, I would recommend you to sign up using a Shopify account because it will make the integration between Claspo and Shopify significantly easier. So yeah, go ahead, click on sign up with Shopify, and then you'll be taken to the Shopify login page. All you have to do here is log into your Shopify account, and then you'll automatically be taken to this page, which is where we can install the Claspo app on your Shopify website. So simply click on the store in the bottom right corner of the screen right here, and then in just a couple of seconds, you'll be redirected to the back end of your Claspo dashboard. This is what it looks like. Before I show you how to set everything up, if you take a look at the left hand side of the screen right here, you will see that by default, you'll be assigned to the free plan. If you just click on that, I want to quickly walk you through what the free plan has to offer, just so you can see if it's the right plan for you. Now, if you take a look at the bottom here, you have active widgets. Of course, we have 0 because we haven't made any just yet. However, there's no restriction on the amount of widgets that you can have. So that basically means that you can create 1 or 10 or 100 widgets using Claspo and have it on your Shopify website without paying a penny. The only real limitation that you will get with the free plan is the number of page views that you can get on your widgets. So at the moment, the cap is set to 10,000. So if you plan to get more than 10,000 page views on your Shopify website, then go ahead and click on upgrade plan right here. This will then take you to the plans page, which is going to show you all the different plans that the Claspo platform has to offer. This right here is the Pro 50 plan, which allows you to get up to 50,000 monthly page views. Then if you use this slider right here, here's the Pro 100 plan. So yeah, browse through the different plans, choose the one that best suits your needs. And if you'd like to save yourself some money, I definitely recommend you to subscribe to the plan that you want on an annual basis, as that will save you 25% of the total cost. So for example, if you go for the Pro 250 plan, the price is going to go from $99 per month down to $69 per month. And if you'd like to save yourself an additional 20%, you can also use my discount code at checkout, which you can find in the description of this video. Now that you know a little bit more about the different plans that the Clasp platform has to offer, let me show you how to create the exact type of countdown clock that you want and how to integrate it on your Shopify website. So the first thing you want to do here is click on new widget, and then you'll see this pop-up appear. Here, what we need to do is decide how we want to create our widget. You can either start completely from scratch, or you can choose an existing template. In my opinion, it's better to go for an existing template because all the templates are fully customizable anyway. So this is going to save you a lot of time and effort. And that's the option that I'm going to go with. So go ahead and click on template library, and then you automatically be taken to this page, which is where you can see all the different templates that the Claspo platform has to offer. Now, the first thing you want to do here is narrow down your options so you only see the templates that are relevant to you. So what you want to do is go to the left hand side of the screen, and then underneath features here, make sure to check the timer box. And then you see all the widgets that have a countdown clock as part of their design. In my particular case, this is going to be the only checkbox that I'm going to tick. However, if there are any that are relevant to you, then by all means go ahead and tick them as well. Now, in terms of the templates, this right here is the one that I'm going to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it to select it. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on use this template in the top right corner of the screen. This will automatically take me to the edit section, which is where we can start customizing the template to our specific requirements. Since I'm only recording a tutorial video, I'm not going to make too many changes to my particular template. I just want to quickly show you what's possible. So for example, let's just suppose we want to delete this particular element right here because it's not relevant for us. What I want to do is simply click on it to highlight it, and then click on the backspace button on your keyboard, just like that, and the component has been deleted. If you want to edit a specific component, for example, this text block right here, we want to make the text a little bit bigger, click on it to select it, and then go ahead and increase the font size on the right hand side here. Now, bear in mind that every single element in your widget is going to have a slightly different editor depending on what it is. So for example, here is the editor for the text block. Here is the countdown timer. So as you can see, it looks entirely different. Then you have the button here as well as the image. Besides deleting and editing existing elements, you can also add additional components to your widget. So for example, in my particular case, I want to add some social media buttons right beneath this button right here. So what I'm going to do is go to the left hand side of the screen, which is where I will find the component section. And then I'm going to look for social. As you can see, it's right here. Then I'm going to simply drag it and place it right beneath this button there. And as you can see, here are my social media buttons. Then I just need to enter the relevant links right here. And just like that, my countdown clock is all ready to go. It looks super nice and clean. But yeah, as you can see, customizing your countdown clock to your specific requirements is very easy and super straightforward. Once you're done with customizing it and you're happy to proceed, go ahead and click on save in the top right corner of the screen right here. Then you'll be taken to this page, which is where we need to decide when and how a pop-up is going to appear on our Shopify website. Now bear in mind that depending on the type of layout that you've chosen for your particular widget, you might not see these settings at all. In my case though, since it's a pop-up, I need to decide the display frequency, when to display it, and a bunch of other settings as well. Now in terms of customizations here, I'm going to change the display frequency from once per session to do not limit because I don't want it to be any limitations whatsoever. Then when to display, I want to change this from when all conditions are met, which in this case is 20 seconds. What that basically means is that the user needs to spend 20 seconds on my Shopify website before the pop-up is shown to them. However, I want it to be shown immediately, so I'm going to click on this option right here. Now all the options down here are not relevant for me, so I'm going to skip them, but by all means explore them if they're relevant to you, customize them to your requirements, and then click on next in the top right corner of the screen. Then in terms of integrations, if you want to, you can also integrate your countdown clock with Google Analytics. In my particular case, I'm going to skip this step because it's not relevant for me, and I'm going to click on done once more. And just like that, we're almost ready to go. Now all I have to do is go ahead and change the status of the widget from unpublished to published, and then click on save in the top right corner of the screen. And now we need to check if it's working. So go ahead and click on how to enable, and then click on open Shopify, or just go to your Shopify store from Shopify, and then you will see it there. Now based on the settings that we've set here, we should see a pop-up. As you can see, there it is. It should show immediately like it did, and as you can see, it's fully interactive. And that's about it. That's how to make a countdown clock in Shopify. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you out.